Hi guys, I know it's been a long time since I posted a video. I just haven't felt like being open and vulnerable and going on the rants that I normally do. I've kind of taken the time to myself. The thing is when I get on these videos and I make them, I like to feel like I am doing it for a purpose and for a reason. I don't just like to talk about myself to talk about myself. I like to feel like I'm making an impact in somebody else's life. But it is hard to pour from an empty cup, and I think it's really important to take time to yourself to build yourself up. And I think that's what I've been doing for the last 6 months. I've gone through a lot of growth, like mentally, emotionally. I've gone through a lot of really, really difficult times in different areas of my life, and um, and not even like struggling with other people. What is it called? I've gone through a lot of like internal battles with myself in regards to so many different areas of my life. My power word of the year was align. It is align. So I have felt it so much, like everything tugging at me, everything that has not been in alignment with what I want for my life for the rest of my life. Um has been tugging and pulling at me. So, kind of sorting that out and getting everything to feel good and feel right is what I've been working on. Last night we had the official launch party for our Girl Gang Wine Club, Iconic Wine Beauties, and we celebrated with our founding members, some of our founding members, some weren't able to make it, but we officially have our founding members, and it feels so good to have that perfect foundation of women to grow this brand with, to grow our Girl Gang Wine Club with, to celebrate with, to be on this journey with together. And just even though we've had this idea and had this brand in our heads and been working on it for a while, it feels like just the beginning, and it's really exciting. And that is the biggest move that I've made in regards to aligning with my purpose. So it feels so awesome, and I feel like that is like a check off the box. Like that is a check, a box checked off in getting myself into being fully aligned. So I have a lot of work to do in other areas, and I'm all for that. I'm excited for it, and I know what I need to do. And like I said, I think it's really important to take that time. For me, this time it was like 6 months, 8 months, something like that, of just not really being super active on Facebook or YouTube. I'm pretty active on Instagram and Twitter still. Those are a little bit more. Those are kind of more like the highlights. I think Instagram is more of the highlights of my life, the good parts, the best parts, the fun parts, the pretty parts, all of that. And YouTube and Facebook for me is a little bit more vulnerable. On Facebook, I get a little bit like, I like to put my full thoughts out there in my statuses. I like to share deep quotes, inspirational things, hard times, like lessons that I've learned. And obviously on YouTube, it's me talking to a camera, sharing, my personal thoughts. So I haven't been able to be that vulnerable. I don't even think with myself really. I mean, I've gone through a lot, and I have my best friends that I talk to, that I vent to about things, and go through that evolution phase with. But even my best friends, my mom, my boyfriend, like I don't think anyone really knows like the internal things that I've been going through, because I don't feel like sharing. But if you go through that, you know what I'm talking about. You know those battles that you have in your mind and in your heart and in parts of your soul. And if you go through that, it's okay, and it's necessary. And that is like the biggest thing that I have had to, that I already knew, but that I've had to just like reinforce, is that this is necessary. These thoughts, these questions, these doubts in some areas are necessary so that you can move forward and step forward in faith, and to gain clarity in what you need to do, gain clarity in who you need to be around, gain clarity in what you need to be doing every single day, gain clarity in what it's going to take to get where you want to go. So those moments, those talks, those, that time alone is crucial. So I have been taking that for what it is. And yeah, I mean, I haven't felt the pressures to really make videos or create content. I've never really been good at forcing myself into doing things when I don't want to do them, because I don't think it's always okay to just do it anyways, because sometimes that's not real and it's not authentic, and that's what I've always strived to be, is authentic. I would rather be more authentic and less consistent if I had to pick between the two. But obviously I'm striving to be consistent, and I want to be open, and I want to be fun, and I want to get back into makeup and like all of the things that I love to do, and fitness, and like the things that I've always held myself accountable and always been committed to do. I want to get back into those things, not because I feel like an obligation to, but because I love doing it, and those things are starting to come back to me. And I am just really excited. I don't want to make this video too long, but I did want to make one. And oh my gosh, my double chin. I need to get to the gym, because this double chin is not cute. Not on me. That's my cue. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, a couple of thoughts. And then also, again, had such an amazing time celebrating last night. It was like a dream. I've just been sitting here all day and just like taking it in and realizing that I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. I'm so fortunate. And I'm so excited, and I feel so humbled, and life is a beautiful thing, and I just feel so blessed to be living it the way that I get to live it, and creating it the way that I want to create it, because it's just gonna keep getting better. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll post another video soon.